Hey y'all, I know I haven't really done a video in a long time. I'm still fighting MRSA, flesh-eating bacteria. I got cuts here somehow, maybe by scrubbing too hard. I used a dishwashing sponge at one point to really scrub. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I still got some stuff. I'm trying to push George away as much as possible. At least he got his worm medications, and he doesn't have any more parasites like Trina has a super bug. I'm still not allowed to shave, still gotta wait. I ruined my favorite yoga pants. These were like 60 bucks. They're so comfy. These are scrunch butt. Some people on OnlyFans have gotten to see like how nice they really are. But these have become my favorite MRSA clothes. I got to go on a hike today, so I'm totally covered in like plants trying to pollinate and procreate through using me as a vessel to get where they want to go. Got my cute companion who's telling me how much he wants to go out. Can't get it to focus, so I do apologize. I'm also wearing this shirt. Some of you have seen this shirt, this long-sleeved V-neck. I couldn't help but notice the heart here. This is a shout-out and a thanks to someone who wanted to do something nice for me and didn't want anything in return, so they sent an Amazon gift card because I do not allow gifts in exchange for my services. I need to eat and pay the bills, so my donations are exclusively like cash so that I can buy groceries and kitty litter and have my freedom. However, sometimes there's things that sometimes I can use like Amazon gift cards to actually order organic food and get cheaper stuff by getting it in bulk. And sometimes I like to just use it to buy myself things, that I normally wouldn't buy myself. That's why I like the Amazon gift card, because I can get things that are on my wish list if you're not going to buy them for me and grant me my wishes. I can save up my gift cards and get what I really, really want. So this is something I wanted, or I thought I wanted. And honestly, it's already seeming kind of like small. Compared to what I thought it was. I thought I was going to put my geranium plant in it for the healing ceremony. But it looked really cool online on Amazon. And it might still work. I'll give it a shot. If you want, I'll try it on camera. I just thought he was so zen looking and that he was so perfect for doing flower healing ceremonies. I'm thinking anybody that sends donations towards the flower healing ceremonies will get discounts for my services. If you would like to have one of those healing ceremonies with me, I am doing shamanic practices and I am studying and traveling more to get to know more of these medicines, using the medicines of plants and animals. Let me grab my geranium, see if I can fit her inside this. I think she's actually going to fit rather nice, You know that? Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I know I'm kind of messy. I'm going to use my feet to do this. So I got this plant here. I got it from my rose healing ceremony. It's from my first rose healing ceremony. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to just and look, it actually looks like she's fitting perfectly. Huh. How perfect is that? I mean, it looks like she even has a little bit of room to actually grow and expand in there. And let me film this so Trina has records of like the type of upkeep she's supposed to have, See if I can memorize this. No direct or hot drafts. Water the soil so it remains moist. If it gets too dry, it'll be losing foliage and buds. Fertilize once a month. Lots of light. Okay, so as you can see, she hasn't been having enough water because she hasn't had like proper living conditions, like that she was in this and this thing was holding water at the bottom of that. I'm not a huge fan of ever keeping these, so as soon as I can get rid of these, I do. I'll go to the dollar store or thrift stores and try to find things because I noticed the plant is more likely to show more love and be susceptible. Also in my business, I've been incorporating a lot of like, you know, combining elements of like basil and you know, I'm just learning through personal experience, like things that I have used to treat things myself on my own personal self, you know. It's just been kind of traumatizing trying to avoid the hospital, especially being someone who used to not have health insurance, you know. So that was like really important for me, especially living in America where like that's like the third number one source of income for our country, you know, for our Federal Reserve. So I don't know if you know, but there's only 3 countries really who don't have the Federal Reserve Bank. So basically this Roman Empire of control through chaos is actually almost everywhere. Look at this. Oh, look how pretty. My geranium is going to need a name. I'm tempted to call her Jerry. How cute would that be? Jerry. Wait, it's not geranium. I'm sorry. Gardenias. Gardenias. I'm so silly. I'm thinking of geranium because that's one of the oils that I'm ordering for the business this month. So if you like geranium and you would like to have some healing intimacy with the essences of flowers, I would love to make you something very special, handmade by me and bottled by me, and working with what's good for your nervous system. You're not mandatory to be with me in person, but sometimes I can do better muscle testing and whatnot in person, but it isn't mandatory. Not mandatory at all. I understand some people are like me and they're like maybe autistic or just like they need hands-on. I'm a very hands-on person, which is why I work so extremely well with the elements. So let's get her a little bit more wet. She is a little cold because, let's not get her too dirty. God, she's so pretty. I really love her. I'm like, let's just like hold her in all her glory for a minute. Oh. Beautiful. Thank you so much for contributing. If you want, you can send an Amazon gift card to replenish the $40 or whatever this was. You can look this up. It's on the purchase side of my wish list. I didn't even care how much it cost because I just knew that it was something that would serve peace and joy. And yeah, it's useful. I'm very big on useful things. Meanwhile, I'm going to go take a bath. I need to like really scrub my feet. I totally want to get a pedicure soon. I'm thinking we'll paint the nails white. And yeah, I'm going to keep my nails short, maybe forever. Because like I do not need bacteria forming underneath my nails. Even though those aesthetics may displease you. I like being natural though too. So also as I was talking about earlier, like I need another pair of these pants. Like look what's happening to them because I washed them. They're handmade by a girl on Etsy. Like that's why they were like $60 because they're so perfect. They're so comfortable. I'm like, I just want like 4 pairs of these. and like if you're someone who like knows me like that and can just go ahead and order me these, please do. I'm pretty sure they're extra small. I'd have to check. But you can also send me an email if you want to confirm. But God, yes, I love these. I love these. I love these. I love these. They were just so comfortable and so perfect. Or maybe she accidentally sent me a small. Who knows, you know? I'll admit that like the information on the leggings is just all wore off by this time because I've really worn these so much. As you can see, I've like worn these so much. I've washed them so many times. I probably should have hand washed them. But I'm learning. But this is me sending you love and a little bit of an update. I'm working on doing OnlyFans. OnlyFans has kind of been a lot harder lately for those who want to know about that. If you want to stay tuned and let me talk about that for a moment. A lot of my videos have been getting rejected when trying to upload them to there. You know, like they say the file is too large and things like that. So I might just have to switch to another platform where I can be received, or like maybe a website that I charge like $1 a video. Or like, you know, just like that whole essence. A lot of websites like that, though, take like 40 to 50% of the income, sometimes 60. So, you know, like sometimes I have to charge my videos to be like $40, $60, you know? And a lot of times it's in mind of like, if someone's just going to steal that content and post it everywhere, then at least make it so if one person buys it, I get its worth, and you know? And like, I'm very appreciative to those who like know the worth of my content and that continue to support me financially so I can still be an independent artist and continue just being myself, you know, and just making my art that I want to. Like, for me, my life is my art, and I put my life on display for you to absorb and to learn from and to experience the sounds and the things that are extensions of me, like your dang George. And yeah, I hope to be like making more money in my business where eventually I can afford to open up my own shop, even if it's like a small little like warehouse type shop at the flea market, you know what I mean? Just anything. I'm just very, very, very excited to be making moves, or should I say to continue living. Like, I wasn't so happy to be alive. I didn't really know why I was here. And now I'm just becoming more and more and more content. You know, I always tell people about my Google Voice number. George has my Google Voice number. So if you want to text me and be like, hey, you know, but if you harass me and if you're not professional and you're just trying to have small talk, you know, I'm sorry, that's a business line. You know, if you want to have small talk with me, it's good to join me in the live stream. I encourage you to be present. I can make plans with you and let you know this week I'll be going live this day and that day and that day if you want to make sure you catch me. But if you're trying to build a relationship with me, you know, like a loving boyfriend-girlfriend thing, please know that I'm not interested and I'm focused on other things. We'll be making more videos on why that is. So please release your attachments and your expectations. And thank you so much for those of you who got nothing but love for me and that are super peaceful and can let me bloom into the flower that I am.